50 Cent is going at rappers again. Let's talk about it. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, 50 Cent, the G-Unit boss, the legendary hip-hop icon, has been talking about some rappers, and it all started from fellow G-Unit member Tony Yayo, as Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder were on the Breakfast Club, and somehow the debate started about Lloyd Banks and Fabolous. Who's the better artist? Who's got the better catalog? And of course, Tony Yayo, being the loyal G-Unit guy, he went off crazy talking about how Banks is way better, he wins. Check out the clip.
Banks is about to go on tour right now, out the country. Who else is going on tour?
No, what are we talking about? Like Banks does shows. I can see Banks on the road all the time.
But he's about to go overseas right now. He's going to Bulgaria and all that.
And lyrical. Let me ask you, Murder.
They be hating on Banks.
Banks, nobody.
You can't ask a studio.
I gotta ask him.
Of
Banks
people who's better when they're all friends with Fab. Not saying Fab ain't nice. It's debatable, but I'm going with Banks.
Murder.
Huh?
Fab a better songwriter.
I don't think so.
Fab a better songwriter.
I don't think so.
He got better records.
I just don't agree with you guys.
But lyrically,
Murder, right, what do you think, Murder? Don't let
Murder's
Murder
taking a long time.
Uncle Murder,
You know he's from Brooklyn, so he gonna co-sign any.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I think it was a point where Banks was that dude at the
Fab
time.
wanted to sign with G-Unit.
No. I think
Fab wanted to sign with G-Unit. He wanted to sign with G-Unit.
I think it was a time where Banks was
stop
like
playing.
killing shit.
These niggas they have video games.
Going.
Come on, man.
I think Banks kind of chilled out.
Catalog of songs. Who's on tour right now? Banks. Fab is not.
Not mad about tour.
Not on tour though.
That's
That
mad.
is a good question.
I don't know why.
Because overseas, we are the biggest. G-Unit is the biggest. You can ask anybody in Europe or anything. Not trying to.
Answer Murder.
We was the most hated in the world. Look, Murder didn't buy a house till he got down with G-Unit. He was down with Jay-Z. He was down with Rough
All that
Riders.
money you made on
He making money.
I had an apartment.
I never wanted a house until I
Come
had the
on.
little kids. So once I started getting the little kids, that's when I decided to
It's
get
just
the
we
house.
y'all love to hate, not you. Maybe you sometimes. I don't know. But we the niggas love to hate.
Answer Murder.
How you gonna throw me? I ain't got more beef.
Banks better.
Answer the question,
But
Murder.
ain't Envy supposed to say Banks just because he's from Queens?
That's right.
That's what I was thinking.
That's mad.
He's not from
I'm
Queens no
being
more.
real. I am from Queens, but I'm being honest and real. What are y'all talking about?
Mixtape DJ.
Yes, sir.
Let's not act like G-Unit didn't run the mixtape market.
Nobody's
with
saying
the
that, though.
bootleggers.
We're not saying that.
So what are you talking about?
But when it
There's
comes
no
to
comparison.
catalog and songs,
I'm going
Fab's
with
catalog and
Banks.
songs.
No, Banks had Banks. I'm going with Lloyd Banks.
Yeah, fam. Yayo stayed 10 toes down for his fellow G-Unit member. And there's always been this debate between Fabolous and Lloyd Banks, probably because they both have that punchline type of rap style. Very similar in a way, but at the same time very different. In my opinion, Fab has definitely got the better catalog in terms of commercial success, and Fab did his thing on the mixtape level too. Banks has been more low-key overall in his career, but there was definitely a moment where Banks was the guy in hip-hop. But 50 Cent also added his 2 cents to the debate. He said this: Fab versus Banks. They both write better when it's about girls. They both think they are better than everybody. They both never put no work in themselves. They both are not likely to sell at this point in their career. It's a tie, ladies and gentlemen. They are the same. Now 50 would go on to actually delete this post from social media. Maybe there was a bit of backlash that he's dissing someone in his own crew, or used to be in his crew, in Lloyd Banks. And it definitely does show that 50 and Banks have definitely not resolved their issues that they've had over the years. We've not seen Lloyd Banks and 50 on the same stage in I don't know how long, maybe like 10 years. And 50 also threw some shade at Fabolous, because clearly Fabolous had that recent diss song towards 50 using the Rider Part 2 instrumental, mentioning his baby moms. But Banks and Fabolous are not the only ones that felt the wrath of 50 in recent times, particularly this week. No other than the legendary LL Cool J has somehow got under the G-Unit lieutenant's skin, and I'll explain why, people. When LL was on the Shannon Sharp show, Shannon Sharp asked him about LL Cool J's song with A-Marie back in the day called Paradise. And LL was very annoyed that people feel like 50 Cent, his old buddy, was getting credit for writing his raps. Check out the clip.
That's you.
Come on, bro. I don't even know where people like that's a very interesting thing.
Cause I heard they saying I don't know, was it Paradise that they said 50 wrote for you?
50 Cent wrote the chorus, bro.
But you heard that too, right?
Of course I heard it.
Okay.
He wrote the chorus. If you baby, I'm rest of my life. Not, we've been through this before. Acting like the elves can't bag him no more. He ain't write that.
That's you.
Of course. Like, people be tripping. But you know, that's a big compliment for me.
Yeah.
When you get to the point where you've been doing it so long and you're so prolific that they look like somebody else shot the basketball. LeBron didn't shoot that. That was KD.
Yeah.
KD really shot that. Or that was, yo. Steph shot that.
Yeah, fam. LL was not happy. Now here, I didn't hear any diss towards 50. Besides when he was singing the A. Marie bit, he kind of using a very mocking tone. As an MC, a true MC, LL doesn't want anybody getting credit for his pen game. The 50 caught wind of this interview with Shannon Sharp. When he was on Gillian Wallow's podcast, 50 addressed it and said he didn't want no drama with LL Cool J. Check out the clip.
The LL was just talking about this recently. He was talking about Paradise. I wrote the chorus to Paradise. Charmel sung the reference vocals, and then A. Marie got it and turned it to what it is now. But I don't know why he was struggling with the idea of people feeling like I wrote for him, because who f about writing for LL Cool J, bro? Like, that nigga was so far ahead of my career. Like, I love LL Cool J. Like, I don't want him to ever feel like I want something or discredit him in any way. Like, that nigga was like
dog, you
the beginning.
Man. Like,
yeah, like, you was mama said knock you out. Like, dude, oh, don't with me, man. Don't make me feel like that, because I don't need to feel like that. There's nothing in it for me to take credit for anything that he's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what? Nah, but I did write records over for him.
Yeah, fam. So 50 was basically saying he gets nothing for taking credit that is due to LL Cool J. At the time, this comment wasn't a big deal. You didn't think 50 had a problem with LL whatsoever. Just recently, LL Cool J had an interview with TMZ, and they asked him who he believes is the most important rapper of all time. And LL Cool J, being LL Cool J and being an MC, said he was the most valuable and most important MC of all time, and then began to basically run a list of reasons why he was the best. He was the first rapper to start love songs, bring champagne to the videos, clothing. And it was a solid argument from LL Cool J, even though it did sound a bit arrogant. And for some reason, 50 Cent decided to react to this interview. He posted it on his page and left this in the caption. He said, "I changed my mind about this guy. I was a fan, but he be doing corny-ish. I was trying to help him. F all that mama said knock you out. Get the strap." So clearly 50 is not feeling LL Cool J anymore, not at all. By this point, I don't believe anyone genuinely thinks 50 has a real problem with these rappers he's calling out. It seems like he just wants to say something about somebody at any moment of the day. Any rapper could be a target, whether he's throwing Fab and Lloyd Banks under the bus, or someone he looked up to growing up, an icon like LL Cool J. But I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.